Power of Persuasion, Top-Down Writing, Lisa M. Kendrick. One of the most common forms of writing is the persuasive or argumentative piece. Persuasion plays a role in all fields and is a part of our writing, from scientific debate to academic disagreements to political discourse to civil disobedience and everything in between. Persuasive writing topics may have shifted as civilization grew and technology advanced, but the classical triad principles remain the same. Ethos, the credibility of the author; pathos, emotion; and logos, logic and fact. If the writer is discredited or appears to be confused about a topic, then the reader will not believe in him or her. To maintain a believable ethos, writers must use clear facts, concise order, concrete language, and viable sources. At the same time, writers of persuasion must use a balance of emotion and fact. This balance differs based on topic, purpose, and audience. For instance, scientific or technological topics rely mostly on logos, with little to no pathos, while moral or sociological arguments use emotion equal to fact. As students, you are not an expert on any topic yet, so you must be prepared to find credible sources with clear facts. These sources may be well-sourced documentaries, researched and printed books and periodicals, experts in the field, and/or first-hand accounts. Many of these sources have online versions, and that should be relied upon rather than general knowledge websites. For your persuasive paper, you are writing about the same topic you have written on all of this course, so by now you should have a great deal of knowledge and several well-credited sources. Unfortunately, in today's world of undocumented websites, blogs that masquerade as educational sites, professionals with faked credentials, web addresses that closely mirror documented sites, and a plethora of misdirection and myth passed off as fact, finding hard, real-world sources are still extremely important. There are also a few formats that lend themselves to writing persuasively. For your assignment, it is a good idea to read over these three options and choose the one that works best for you. I will provide a brief summary here. The creative option is the most flexible but also the most difficult. The paragraph order is indeterminate and the POV may be first, second, or third. This sort of essay starts with an in-depth scenario that serves to dramatically demonstrate the main point. That scenario is generally followed by a paragraph that includes a thesis statement, another set of paragraphs that include argument assertions, and the ending of that scenario or a new one serves as conclusion. The strong ending option is more straightforward. The paragraph order is semi-determined and the POV is strictly third. This essay may begin with an anecdote or a scenario. It should have a thesis and a paragraph that follows the opening discussion. Then at least 3 assertions are presented to argue for the ideas in the thesis statement. These ideas begin with the weakest and end with the strongest. The conclusion restates key ideas. The refutation is the simplest and most commonly used. The paragraph order is determined, and the POV is strictly third. The paragraphs follow the following order: a 1 or 2 paragraph introduction with a thesis as the last sentence, an explanation of opposing viewpoints, a series of paragraphs, at least 3, that offer assertions and refute the opposing arguments, and a conclusion paragraph that restates, reflects, or recommends. Your persuasive piece will be about a controversial aspect of the topic which you have already researched and written about. The purpose of this essay is to demonstrate your ability to make a concise and intelligent argument that fully demonstrates your ability to use pathos and logos. You will be expected to partner this time for editing and to give a formal speech in person or via video.